Gonna be an eval day for me. Just I'm struggling to find a point in trading this. We're basically just gonna have to wait for price to do something in order to take a trade. So it's just better if we just trade eval today. ES has already hit its high a day, so we have a pretty big SMT there. Um, but so far there's just nothing telling us that we're bearish. So I don't know what to do. I think we're just gonna kind of sit here and watch price until something happens. But yeah, how was your guys' AM session? Dog shit, terrible. Okay. Bad forced trades, no trades. Yeah, I get that. I kind of forced a trade myself, so still red from that. But today, yeah, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna sit here and watch the 1 minute chart. I don't know. I mean, dude, like every single down move or every single up move has been immediately retraced. We've disrespected bearish and bullish gaps both ways, missed lows, we're uncorrelated, we're not forming fair value gaps. I mean, literally zero reason to trade this. Diego blew everything? Wow. It's that kind of day, huh? So here's 130. Price is kind of popping up. Gonna get us over the high here that we left from one. Okay. Left equal highs on ES. I mean, I'm guessing our draw right now is like the highs, right? Just based on how bullish we've been all day, but I mean, I feel like we could get a reversal at any point here to run all this liquidity because we've literally left so much behind. There's just so much liquidity resting down here. So if we like took the extremity of the range here and got like a short setup, that could be really good. But like this is just a mess. Damn vert. That'll do it. What up, Jason? This is hella choppy. Yeah. Yep. Right now, I'm on eval, guys. I'm literally just gonna trade eval this afternoon. We can't do anything with this price action. Um, if something changes, I'll log into my fundeds. But yeah, this is pointless. I'm probably not even gonna take a trade on eval, to be honest. Technically, this should be the Wednesday before NFP, and for those of you that don't know, typically you're not supposed to trade the Wednesday before or the afternoon session of the Wednesday before NFP. That's what ICT says, but we don't have NFP this Friday, so it's just like any other day. Obviously, we're not trading this because of the price conditions, but just set an alert at the high. I wouldn't even set it at the low. Just set it at like 672, and I mean, if we sweep that, maybe we get a short, but probably not. I mean, we have the bullish daily inverse, and this is a bullish V shape. So we filled the void. I feel like with all this liquidity below, there's just no way we don't get like an AMD setup here, right? Like just something. Samuk because they have a bad day. I don't know. Shit happens. Bad psychology. Maybe they haven't really fixed their issues and they got lucky. I mean, you can be disciplined and have good psychology and have a bad psychological day. They're not like mutually exclusive. What I'm struggling to understand, like literally nothing has worked today, by the way, guys. Absolutely nothing. I mean, we've had like plays like this that have worked, right? These like confirmation setups long. But I think there was like a 30-second. So you would have ended up being break even. Yeah, we're definitely inside the range. That's why I'm just like not touching anything unfunded. Because I'm gonna get what, chopped out of my position or break even a bunch or lose worse. Nothing is taking us to like completing liquidity targets. We're just getting to like the first low and immediately reversing, or vice versa, the first high and reversing. Like we're not actually getting expansion. It's just like a slow grind up. You can't be risk managed in these price conditions because every opportunity to move your stop loss just ends up getting you break even. And you'd be better off on a day like today actually trading without a stop loss, but you can't do that in trading, obviously. So there's just no point. We have an SMC at this high, I guess. I don't think it's gonna matter. Probably just gonna continue to slow grind up for the rest of the afternoon. My condition for today was literally waiting for a sweep of 413.75 to look for longs. Otherwise, I just wasn't looking to be risk on at all. Yeah, that makes sense. How much you need on your looses to pass? I need 1,800 right now. So I lost on them yesterday, and I haven't touched them since. It's because we're so uncorrelated vert. Like ES and NQ just are not at all doing the same thing today. So it's throwing everything off. That and like I feel like the volume's just dead today. Like there's zero volatility. Let's go check out the VIX. Yeah, VIX is like back to lows. I really think I'm gonna struggle today, Vert, to pull out $2.50 of value. It's gonna be a killer pulling these 10 quarters out. I don't even know how to teach this. We'd be probably better off loading up TradeZilla and just backtesting. Yo.
Yo, did you ever get an AM play or no?
What?
Did you ever get an A to play?
No, no. I mean, I took something unfunded, like light risk. I took this like death candle short, and it lost. I took like the retrace. I was
No.
in for like 84, but nothing like an actual setup. You know,
Yeah.
it's just chop.
Well, I found the little service again, so we're
Nice.
going to the North Pole right now.
Oh wow, like the Arctic Circle.
No, like it's called the North Pole, the city
Oh, true. That's cool.
in Fairbanks.
Very cool.
Has anyone here ever been there? Brother. Wait, Meta, you can actually see it in the winter? Interesting. All right, well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, so.
Notes, please take up as much time as you want, man. We're literally gonna do nothing all day. Please.
Yeah, price action looks so
tell,
bad.
tell us everything, bro. I mean, if you gotta go, go. But you're not gonna be a burden today.
I don't really have anything else to say. We're going to be at this coffee shop in like 10 minutes, so
Alrighty. Well, have fun on the coffee date, man.
I don't have any. I don't have any. This is my chance to troll. Only Mr. Fahrenheit's in here. Oh, and Lobster, too. God damn it. Is Mr. Fahrenheit in here?
I don't think so.
Damn.
Not yet. I think he's normally in you though. He should join up.
All right, well, good luck today.
All right, man. Thanks. Did I see your Tesla post yesterday? I think I did. Yeah. Looked like a. You said it looked like a good place for a long. Let me check. Well, we are up $13, so W call. I see why you would have said that. Interesting. Well, good job, man. Can I touch on SMTs quickly? Okay, so significant SMTs occur at extremities of the range. So the SMT we got this morning was a good one, right? At this 1 hour low. Okay. And the way that you determine if it's actually working is if you start to get a bullish market structure shift in a bullish order flow shift. Okay. So when we got these candles here and we failed to hit the low here, that was your sign that this SMT mattered and we probably weren't going to come back for the low. That's why this morning during AM, I was like, if we inverse this, or whichever it was, there was like some gap here. I said, we're probably not going to come back to the low, and I'm going to be bullish for the rest of the day. And, yeah. Sometimes, if the draw on liquidity is better, then the SMT won't matter, because draw on liquidity is always going to trump SMT. So, in this scenario here, I thought the SMT was less important than the draw on liquidity. We had really nice liquidity pools here, and I figured these would get ran, and they just never did. So I had to adjust and change what I wanted to see, and ever since then, it's just been bullish. So that's about it. Now, all these SMTs that occurred inside the range really don't have any meaning. And to touch again on this idea of you have to wait for that order flow shift to confirm the SMT, When we get this SMT at the extremities here with ES, did we ever shift order flow? Like on the lower time frame? No. So that's how you know it's not a working SMT. When would we have known, or what for value gap breaking would have told us that the SMT mattered? And we shouldn't expect the high to be hit. The one holding price on the left in pink. Yeah, so this one here. This 2 minute for value gap. Okay. And maybe there's like a 5 or 15 or something too. But yeah, the 2 minute here is what's holding price throughout lunch. Obviously, this one's significant too, but you always start to look at the one closest to the swing high, especially if it is significant. And so if this gap would have broken, that would have been our order flow shift, which would have told us, okay, this SMT matters. We're probably going to see a stopper on the lows. That's why when we get like this quote unquote CISD on the 1 minute here, that doesn't matter, or even this one here with the SMT, whatever it was with the ES, none of these CISDs are going to matter because this gap is holding. Okay. So that's why I'm saying, okay, drawn liquidity right now is this high because I know that even though we have an SMT, it's not going to matter because our order flow hasn't shifted. And currently, there aren't any other gaps besides the 2 minutes, so I'll leave this one marked. But if we were to form another significant gap before getting to the high, and we inverse that, inversing order flow, then we will look to maybe see shorts play out. But for right now, we're bullish. Okay. That's about it. Also, I'll be keeping an eye on any significant targets for ES here, but I don't really think there's any. I mean, we have this high, I guess, up here, actually. That's important. So the daily high, we could target. And then once that hits, we'll probably just be done for the day. What up, Jason? Okay, so you entered a trade before news? Or like as the news came out? No, after news, after news. Okay, I see. So it's 10:02. Okay, let's see if Jason is freaking out for no reason. Okay. Yeah, brother, I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, I have no idea. That's not an IPG trade. Yeah, Lobster, I saw that. Okay. Hmm. Oh, it could be like haste. Oh my goodness. I am him. I am him. You guys always say this. Do you guys want me to start doing the Wordles at 12 o'clock? So there's no other way for me to have done it, right? They come out at 12 o'clock every day. Okay? I don't cheat. I don't know. I just you guys have been watching me do this for a year now, and you think I still cheat. I felt it. I should mute Discord chat and do it. Nobody posted the word, right? I don't I just feel like it takes away the fun of it during PM. You know, if I do it at 12, it's like, oh yeah, look guys, I can get it in too. Nobody gave me yes, sometimes that's happened, Wesley. Yes, they give me a good hit, but I got to haste on my own there. I wasn't even looking. But yeah, I will close the chat box from now on until after I get it. I thought the point was that we played this together as a group, but I guess if I have to prove myself. Using one of my other 4 monitors to Google it. Yes, Speedy, exactly. That was one thing that we mentioned this morning, right? Talking about the void. I said it needed to be filled. That's why I was interested in longs after sell side was swept. But then we never swept sell side. So then I was like, okay, I guess we're bullish. Let me set an alert for this. Guess the bottom really was a suit. Yeah. Yeah, that SMT. This one here. Lobby, press, rocket, reception, charm, piano, appeal, ring, iron, chain, function, campaign, party, macho, bangle, event. Okay. Reception hall, event hall. No. Maybe like lobby, reception. Maybe things in like a hotel. Event, party, reception, function. I like that. It's good. What's my take on the 30-second long at the bottom with LRLR above? This 30-second long I didn't like because we did not sweep the low and we inversed the 1 minute to the left. I think I would have been okay with the 30-second long there if we would have held this, but because we inversed it, I wasn't certain what order flow was at that time. And when we have like these two liquidity pools that are so close to the target, I'm just not interested in taking longs there. Plus, the quality of the price action there was not worth it. And we also had news at 10. So there's really just no reason for me to take this trade. And then, I guess while we're doing the reviews of the trades real quick, none of this was worthwhile because we held that 2 minute. I said I would be interested in a long, I think it was like on a combined 1, 2, and 3 minute if we got the close, and I don't think we did. I feel like it was this, right? It was like maybe this setup. No, this was after. I don't know. There was some setup that we tried to take, and it like went invalid. Oh, it was this. It was this. It was this. We just hit the high first, so that was about it. Charm, appeal, campaign, macho? No. Bangle, ring, chain, charm. That makes more sense. Iron press. Appeal, lobby, campaign, press. Yeah. Iron Man, Macho Man, Piano Man, Rocket Man. Oh, I like that. That was actually a good one. What is this price action? I really don't know. But today can be an educational day. We just have to find opportunities to educate. Let me see if I can get TradeZella pulled up. Any recommendations for months to backtest here? Do we want to go 22, 21? I'm going to go 21. I'm going to go June. No, no, December 24. Oh yeah, let's do December 24 since we're in December. That makes sense. Yeah, let's backtest December PA. Much better idea. Okay, starting balance of 100K. NQ. Yes. Okay. So we'll have NFP. ISM PMI. Fedwaller. Okay. Is this the right time frame? Yes. Yes. Okay. Go to start of New York. Let's take a look. So this is, I'm going to show you guys what I do every single day when I go on the chart. So I go start with the daily time frame. Okay, we're at all-time highs. Fantastic. So probably going to be bullish. 4 hour. Interesting. I'm just keeping an eye on this. Okay, 4 hour. Kinda got an LRLR thing going on here, but probably not going to matter because, you know, all-time highs. 1 hour. Okay, very bullish. Looks like we, can I get session indicators? There we go. Okay, so 1 hour, I mean, we just chopped overnight. Looks like we took out London low already. Maybe this is Asia, I don't know. Yeah, that was Asia. Bro, I gotta actually fix this. Why are we dumping? We hit the last gap in the leg, we're dumping. 5-minute inverse here. I won't trust this until we inverse the 2 here still. Wait, what is UTC then? -5, so that's 12. This should be actually 1 then, right? And then London should be 2 to 5, that's fine. New York, we're saying, is 13, though. Now that's accurate. So no session liquidity. Just pump that open. Probably going to go for this buy side. So maybe we can get a confirmation set up to get there. I mean, there's these stacked up highs as well. So maybe we can actually target this too. But main target's going to be that first high there. Let's take a look at ES. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Yeah, pretty much same thing. Just maybe an SMT there. At like these extremities. Okay. Of course. Okay, so dream scenario for a long here will be like a pullback to here and then maybe a long from there. Alright, so we hit the highs. All of them. We hit all of the highs. Okay, do we have delivery on the left here? Is there a 5? There's a tiny 5-minute. We can draw this out. Okay. Okay, theoretically, what do we think about this 1-minute short other than, you know, obviously all-time highs? I think that this probably works for at least a break even, right? V-shape coming off of the liquidity sweep here. It's pre-market, but I mean, dude, that looks interesting. I think I would take this on at least an eval. Okay. So we get the break even. TP, I guess we can say hello. Goodness. I would like scale maybe this first gap here. That looks about 1 to 1. Actually, that's only 7 points. We'll target lower. Break even. Okay. Any other gaps here for the short? Remember, we have the LRLR below. We have this 5-minute gap. So that reaction there was the 5-minute being tapped. Okay. That's a good reaction there. We respect the BPR, it looks like. Yeah. So a little bit of an order flow shift. What do we think? I think it's good. Okay. Unless we ran like a 15. I just didn't. Oh, there was a 15. Rip. I didn't see that. I should have noticed. Rip. Yeah, so in this scenario, guys, you wouldn't want to take this because the 15-minute didn't close. I didn't realize. But that was a lot of momentum to the downside. So now I would just wait for like market open to take another trade. Okay. Look at NQ 2-minute. Okay, I mean, if you want to chase on the 2-minute, I guess. I'm not taking this. No true liquidity sweep. Are we delivering? We are delivering from a 5. This would be a B plus setup, like eval trade or something. I don't know. I don't even like it though. I just because the price conditions. I mean, I don't like taking anything. Yeah, just a pattern trade. Okay, back-to-back testing. Okay, there's 930. Oh my god. All-time highs are bullish. Okay. Maybe 10 a.m. reversal. We have not really delivering off anything. Oops, not the 12. Yeah, not really delivering off anything. This would just be like kind of a pattern play. Yeah, there's not even a gap to take. Okay, well, we'll just watch this, I guess. Ooh, maybe now? Nah, we're just bullish. Okay. Yeah, bullish trend day. Okay. Wait. Last chance. And it's cooked. Great. Maybe this long was something. We did have news at 10, right? But I don't think it did anything. Yeah. Okay. Maybe a 30-second in there somewhere. Okay. I mean, bearish reaction, 2-minute here, market structure shift. This was like a 2022 here. Except we never got the market structure shift, so maybe not. Okay, here's the idea. Short, stop loss above the OB, take it to this low. Shorting all-time highs again. Nice. Okay. Alright, we're done with that shorting stuff, bro. We're done with that. Spotify wrapped out? Yeah, I know. Didn't notice the SMT at the bottom today. Maybe that's why we. Yeah. Yep. We actually had a conversation about SMTs at the start of stream today. Okay. Okay, this day, yeah, bullish again. Maybe a pullback first and then a long off the Judah swing. Okay. Nice. I mean, that's good. Did we just happen to like a 4-hour or something? Yeah, we have this unfilled 4-hour here. This could be good. Draw on liquidity, obviously still the high. Did we leave relative equal? Yeah. That could be good. Yeah. Why did I just do that? Bro. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. That would have been a break even. Okay. Maybe a 30-second, but yeah, it doesn't look like there was anything. Okay, great. How was that 2 minute working out? Let's check in. Okay. Well, your break even's going to be the high, and then your target's just going to be 677 here. Yeah, just back testing right now. I mean, look at the price conditions. Any update on my Lucids? I'm 1800 away from passing. So, still got some ways to go. Okay, this is what day is this? Wednesday? Okay, this is the Wednesday before NFP. Dump off open. Okay. PMI at 10. Cool. Bro, why can't we have swept that low? If we get that low swept, we can take a long there. Uncorrelated only. Alright. Do we still have the high intact to our left? No, that's gone. Okay. So we're longing into the abyss. What do we think? It looks really good on ES, actually. ES has a lot of room up here, so I think this is actually a good long. Go for 25 points. Okay, I'm gonna go to break even there. Dude, bottom tick, really? Okay. Wow. Where's the sweep? The sweep was this low inside the gap here. We tapped into, I don't know, I guess 3 minute. That was our delivery. I have the better fill here. I don't know why they filled me there. I would be filled from here at 46.58. That would have been a win. How much do I risk on an eval per trade? I risked 500. Like I try and shoot for $500 profit per trade, and I risk, you know, whatever, as long as it's at least 1-to-1. So like yesterday on the trade I lost, I risked like 300 going for 5, and I lost 300. I try and get my evals done way quicker than fundeds. But yeah, that's probably going to be the only trade for this day. Yeah, okay. Well, that was a win. Okay, this is the Thursday before NFP. Jobless claims. Okay, so we have, what, unemployment at 8:30? Data low. Okay. Equal lows at the break even. Swept high here. Swept high here. Singular gap, data low. We short all-time highs again. Okay, I mean, break even. Honestly, yeah, bang. Okay. Delivery from the 1 minute or 2 minute, whatever, to the left here. There's a gap somewhere there. 3 minute, yeah, whatever. Probably could hold runners, but would have been stop break even. Anybody tried this 2 minute long? Some people were talking about it. I said I wasn't interested, and this is why. That's why I'm back testing today. Price is not cooperating. Okay, so we took out the data low there. Still have this high intact from overnight. Or from previous day, I should say previous day high. We did not grab any inefficiencies on this move down. Honestly, dream scenario would be like a sweep of London low. And then along, but we'll see. Dude, this looks so V-shaped. How do I not take this? It's like too high in premium. I'll just watch it. Oh, wow. Okay. So we got to be careful on a day like today. We already caught a win, right? It's day before NFP. This already looks really choppy. That looks interesting. Structure-wise, this is a good signature in price whenever you see a reaction like this, where we create either like relative equal lows or equal lows, okay? And then on that manipulation like down, you get a V-shape back up, okay? Because now this is your CISD. So this is actually where you'd be wanting the long. There's probably something here on like the 30-second or maybe the 2-minute or something, right? And then you go break even when price hits the next gap up, and we're probably going to stall at 50. And then maybe go higher. Yeah, so stuck at 50. And just chop. Okay. So there you go. Yeah, I don't know. This is horrible. Next day. All of this isn't going to matter until NFP comes out. We ended up actually... What is this? Interesting. Yeah, none of this is going to matter. When NFP comes out, that's going to tell us everything. Oh, wow. Okay, so we leave a data low. Okay. Reacting off giant bearish gap to the left. Bro, come on. There's just no shot, right? How would this lose? Okay, break even. Would have been a break even trade. Gonna let it play out. We get like the re-entry here anyway. Okay, now I'm gonna go break even. Yeah, break even. Okay. Wasn't a good enough reaction. Probably just gonna have to wait for open. Okay, so here's open. Re-sweep of the high. We probably made a 30-second on this gap. Or this candle. And we're gonna leave the data low. That sucks. Damn. Could have been a nice short. Oh, where's this going? Come back. 10 a.m. consumer sentiment did nothing. I can't even take anything here. There's no gaps. Okay, let me check chat real quick. You guys haven't noticed anything? Yeah, I mean, look at this, guys. 2 o'clock, haven't moved for 18 minutes. Yeah, this is cooked. But we leave a nice little data low as a target. Okay. I don't know if I would have taken that. Would have been a break even anyway. Yeah, okay. Monday now. Did we leave our data low intact? Yes, we did. Okay, so we have a nice obvious data low down here still. We'll keep that in mind. Wow. If this isn't AMD, I don't know what is. So we leave our London high intact. Took out Asia low, London low. So maybe I would love to be bearish today to go back for that data low, and we've left. I'm assuming an hourly or something here. Yeah. So I would love a Judas swing up here to grab this and then short. However, what will most likely happen is we will just inverse the hourly up because all-time highs. Oh, there's probably a 30-second there. But, I mean, we have sell side, so who cares? Okay, there's got to be a 30-second in here, right? There's got to be a 30-second, right? I can't see it, and I don't know if we inverse it. So if this loses, I'm assuming we didn't inverse it. If it wins, I'm assuming we did. Okay, because this is a good play, and you can scale at like the low to the left over here. 0.8R, I guess. Let's see. Well, we definitely inversed it, but horrible reaction. We got an SMT. I should have went break even. I didn't see that. Yeah, SMT killed it. Damn. Okay. Sure, man. Two-minute fails. Yeah, I don't know. We chase. We chase. We chase. Bang. Aw. Bro. Come on. Come on. Oh, wait. Damn. I missed that. Just short-term retracement. Okay. Another opportunity to chase. Break even. Okay, this would be a scale. Hey, let's go. Bang. All right. I don't know. That was clean. Oh, wow. Don't do it. Can we pass the lucid evals on TradeZella? Wait, why does this look good? Why does this look good? What are we reacting to? I mean, just the reaction to the to the bro. This is such high risk. Oh my god, it's gonna work. I'm gonna catch this whole move. Oh. Break even. Break even to the tick. Let's see, would I have caught the whole move? Nope. Came back. I think, right? Oh no. I'd still be in. Barely. Okay, and the day's done. Wow. Interesting. Wait, wait. This long. I was about to skip, but we carry this last gap over to the left here. We check ES for SMTs. Wait a minute. No SMT. But yeah, it's cooked. We got it there now. So we just talked about this, right? You're looking for a market structure shift and an order flow shift. So this 5 minute plus the 1 minute market structure shift could make this an actual SMT. What do we think? I mean, this looks like AMD that would complete at the low here, but we already completed, so maybe we come back for 50 now. There's an unfilled 30 minute. I feel like maybe a long here works. We'll just go for the low hanging fruit here. We'll go for the one to one basically. Oh. No. Rip. That's okay. Should have just ended it green. Interesting. All right, done with that. No news this day. 1 hour bullish. Okay, maybe you just swing off open, bearish, and then longs. Good. Swept that low out. That's good. I kind of went a little click happy there. I could be in this 1 minute. Wow, wow. Ah! No. No. Well, that's tough. Chase a 5 minute. Yo, gamble longs into open off the 5 minute inverse. Let's see. Okay. Okay, well, there's an opportunity here with this 1 minute. Yeah, let's do it. What are we going for? We're going for like this high. That's fine. Negative RR, but whatever. Would have been a break even. Oh, bang. Let's go. Yeah, would have been a break even though. Okay, let's see. Guys, what the hell? Hey, good luck with this 2 minute though. Looks like we're about to get to the break even. Really close now. Let's see if there's anything left for us today. Yeah, it would have scaled, and then I guess maybe equal the runner here. Whoa. Whoa. 4 hour gap to the left. Kinda liquidity down here, not really. 1 hour. 15 minute. If we inverse this 5 minute, which it's both of these gaps, it's a big stop loss. In the macro. Oh, wow. You're telling me this lost for it? Why backtesting today? Because, oh, break even on the 2 minute here. You're telling me this shit lost? That's bad. Do we have an SMT again? No. Okay. Well, yeah, that shit lost. Wow. That was an A+ setup. And that just got wrecked. Why am I backtesting today? We have traded in a range of 15 points pretty much since PM started. No, that's an exaggeration. 30 points, I guess. Yeah, that was actually crazy. Oh, I could have taken that 5-minute long, I guess, just reverse position, but let's see. With this, yeah, it would have been a break even. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea why this lost. That's actually just crazy. That was perfect A+. Death candle coming off. I mean, I guess like we're trying to put in the buy side of the curve and it's at all-time highs, but that was crazy. That's a good long. Let's assume we close above here. Came back, grabbed 50. Obviously, we're bullish. It failed, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it failed. Wait, what? Okay, so the 5-minute here fails. We come back up, re-grab the high. We get this bullish long. It looks like we're going to be bullish. I guess, like, we reversed after 10. And then we get the 5 minutes to the downside, and that works. But this is a low... all right. Hey, I guess. Hey, whatever. What about this? This was inside the range, too. I guess that wasn't A+. That was like an A setup. This would be A+ if the momentum was a little better. This is still like an A setup. I'm just taking it because why not? Okay. And stop out. Nice. Nice. Wow. We're reacting off the 15. I guess we want the lows? I don't know. That's weird. Do we have like data lows somewhere that I'm just no, that's all right. All right. I guess I'm just horrible. I guess after kill zone. Okay. All right. Oops. Okay, 830 data low here. Need structure. Oh, wow. All right, I guess we need buy side. There's buy side. This short would be A+. Okay, that wasn't though. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness, dude. Where is this going? Come back. Okay, macro time. 10 a.m. Dude, we haven't seen one like actually good 10 a.m. reversal. Okay, maybe this. We have a 3. No. Okay, we have a 5. What time is this? Infinite close below. Ooh. Okay, this is bad momentum. This would be like singular funded, I think. But look at all the inefficiencies behind. Like, we have to come back to this, right? We've got to balance something here. Go break even at the 15 whenever that hits. Wow, really close, actually. I'm going to give it breathing room because it's backtesting, but just know I would get stopped out in lifetime. Wow. That's horrible. Shorting at all-time highs. This is horrible. I'm done pressing the sell button. I feel like every single trade that lost. Dude, what? Okay, so the 5-minute fails and then we come down. All right. I'm done pressing the sell button. Okay. Okay, another data candle. PPI. Okay, nice. We have a data high. I'm putting the farm on this one, boys and girls. Wait, did I just press the sell button? There we go. It would have been a break even. Let's see. Yeah, break even's gonna save us here. Oh wait, maybe not. Just another break even. There's open. So yeah, it just would have been a break even trade. Wow, that's horrible price action. That's really bad. Okay, resweep of the lows. We take a long from there. Ooh, goodness. Perfect. Like basically right around 10 a.m. 3-minute here looks decent. I think entering early is the play. Put the farm on this one. Good. Break even. TP at the data high. Okay. Really bad delivery. There you go. All right. Go to next day. This price just gone. Yeah, we're just back at all-time highs again. Okay. All right, keep that in mind. Probably not going to get a trade this day. December 13th. No, this is a long on the south side of the curve. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we complete now. We still have London low, Asia low. Let's take a look back at the chart. Oh, the 2-minute was a break even. Damn. That is tough. Robinhood trolling me at this point? True. Okay, 236. What about it? Oh, the candle. Right. 236. I forgot about that. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I bet there's like a 30-second in here somewhere we could have taken. Maybe it would have been a break even on that wick down. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. There was definitely a 30-second in there somewhere. I think we get lucky and we pull that through. Go break even at that gap. That was pretty textbook. Left relative equal highs. There's the high taken. Damn, bro. Yeah, that would have printed. Oh well. All right, we'll look for confirmation setups long. Well, this is interesting because I think what, are we tapping like a 15? Yeah. Let's see, is there a 2? 2 just closed, 3 just closed. Yeah, we'll send this. This is fine. This is like an A- setup. Would have been a break even. Let's see if the break even saves us. It does. Yeah. So importance of going break even there for sure. Always good to demonstrate that. Oh wow. Maybe I was just looking on the wrong side of the curve there. Maybe I take this 2-minute instead. But like what was our delivery here? Like a tiny 1 minute? Was there like a 5 or something? No, there was nothing. Okay, so I'm just not taking that. Okay, where are we going? Okay, oh, there was oh, I missed this. I did not see this. Okay, well, I guess we came down to fill this maybe and then bounce from here. Yo. Ran Asia low. This 5-minute. It's after the time, but I don't know. I guess what do we go for here? Like 1-to-1? Go for like that. Hmm. That did not close below. Okay, it's cooked. Okay, probably a break even, right? We go break even when price re-hits the high there. Price held that last 1 minute gap in the leg. Liquidity pool. Okay, just off principle, but this probably loses, guys, because we're targeting like lows that already swept out liquidity. But just off principle, I'm just curious. Oh, wow. Really? Oh my god, that's horrible. Yeah, of course, right? Get me back in with a worse entry so now we can lose because I'm shorting in discount. Bro, break even as hell. Okay. I feel like we just generated a lot of liquidity down here. This seems like a good liquidity pool. And we just ran that high. So maybe PM bangs today? No, it's just gonna go up, of course. Yeah. Dude, they turned the algo off right there. Oh, it's back on. It's the Rick lock. Okay, 5-minute. Let's try again. Why did I even try it, dude? That was not good. Okay, next day. I guess we're bullish to the high again. What's new? Any news? PMI flash, so not really. Wow, are we really gonna hit it pre-market? Oh my god, it's already gone. Okay, so what? This day's cooked? There's no draws. There's no buy-side draws. And I can't be... Okay. Okay, well, there you go. That fails, like... Okay, I would expect this to work. Creating bearish order flow, bearish OBs. 10 AM reversal. Damn. Break even trade. Dude, I gotta start moving my stop to break even. This looks horrible. Yeah. And then the rest of December is probably horrible because it's like a week from Christmas. Like, where are we? Oh, wow, we're all the way at 22. Okay. All right, sounds good, Jason. We'll catch you later. Am I streaming the rest of this week, AM? Just tomorrow. I think he'll be back Friday. Wait, why is it closed? What's happening? That was weird. I just missed a whole day. Okay. Oh, new contract, right? Is that what just happened? I think that was new contract. That's weird. Okay, well, I don't know what to do with this. This is horrible. I guess I'm bullish. For you to swing down and then longs at 10 or off open or something. Oh wow, wait, maybe we're bearish. Maybe we actually are going to complete the sell model. Did we hit it on ES? Where are we? Okay. No, not yet. So now, like, I would be married to this low in this scenario because neither indice hit it, and we got way too close to it to ignore. So, like, if we full on reverse now, I just can't take a trade. Also, this is horrible price conditions. Yeah, this would just be a no trade day for me. Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, so we ultimately came back for this low. It took forever, right? Like, look at this. Okay, and then what? We sold off at 2. What was this, FOMC? Did I just miss FOMC? Damn, I did not know that that was FOMC. Well, we probably wouldn't have taken anything. Interesting. Okay, so probably bullish today. How delayed is the free financial juice? Usually only a minute. It's not crazy. I don't think it's worth buying. It's not like I'm taking a trade off of like a news release anyway. That's the only reason why you would buy it, is if you plan to like trade off sentiment or something. All right, guys. If you saw this in lifetime, would you take it? Curious as to why or why not. Yes, yes. Okay. Well, this is Harvey's trade then. He trades bigger size than me, so we'll go 25 lots for him. Oh, it didn't close above. Okay, it doesn't count. I didn't realize that we hadn't closed above there. Yeah, that's not your fault, Harvey. We would have waited for the 2 minute, right? Yeah, okay, so I guess we're bearish. Ran London low there. And we still have Asia down here. Whoa. That was a weird candle. Okay. Yeah, this is bad. I don't know. Nothing clean here. Okay, maybe. I would be done at this point, but let's just see. Yeah, nothing. Okay. next New York, Christmas Eve. So just gonna skip this day. Wait, that wasn't Christmas Eve, was it? Oh my God, I saw December 24th. I thought that was Christmas Eve. Was there a trade? Uh, no. Okay. What is this? New week? Okay, we left that behind. New home sales at 10. I don't know how I would trade this. I mean, we have this V-shape back up, but yeah, I don't know. It's horrible. Okay. So sell side gets taken. We could react to these bullish higher time frame gaps to the left here. I think I would just look for a long. Did we hit like 50? I wouldn't be married to 50 here. Like if we got a long, I would just take it. But let me mark this. Yeah, and like perfectly, just around 10 a.m. too. Maybe there's a 5 here. All right, we're getting some movement during the macro now and on Q. Oh, wow, that sucks. Okay, so this took forever to close. This is now would be like an eval trade. Yeah, instant fail. So you guys see why it's important to like take trades that have momentum? Because like this will happen. Whenever you have like sloppy momentum, bad delivery, like you'll get setups where like it should be V-shaped, but then you start wicking, right? And that tells you like, okay, the volume maybe isn't there. Maybe there's something that we're anticipating with price, or it's bad price action. Like it's just gonna fail, right? Ultimately, like we have the draw right here. We know that okay, sell side liquidity's been swept or reacting off a higher time frame gap. It should go up. Everything's aligned on the higher time frame, but lower time frame doesn't tell you that. Okay, so I mean this could go way higher, obviously, right? Because we're reacting off the higher time frame. So that's one more key thing to include whenever, some of you guys have asked me, like, when do you scale? How do I know when to hold trades longer? If your trade aligns with a higher time frame, right, you can hold positions longer. Like, this trade aligns with the 4 hour. So you would expect, because we swept out higher time frame liquidity and are tapping into a higher time frame inefficiency, you should expect price to go back to external buy side. Okay? Maybe not even just stop at 930. Like I'm curious. I wonder if we make it to here by the end of the day. Okay. So we get stuck, but look at how many more points you grab versus just selling here versus holding, right? Maybe you cut the trade when order flow changes here, right? Like when we respect this and we get that market structure shift, you go, okay, I'm going to cut here. You still make an extra 70 points, you know? And even still, what if this was just a retracement to grab like a 1 hour or something, or maybe a 4 hour? I don't know. so they close there. Okay. We got like 3 more days of the session, I think. Okay, now this is New Year's. I mean, Christmas Eve. I don't think that there's anything on this day, so we skip that. Yeah. Yeah, nothing. Okay, and Christmas Eve was a half day. So now is our first trading day after the market opens. Kind of looks like a bearish sell model. Coming off this higher time frame gap to the left here. Yeah, I'd want to be bearish. What up, Smoke? That guy sold the 2-minute V shape. Interesting. Well, I hope he enjoys his consequences because we are going to go for buy side up here. What do I think about this LRLR on the 4-hour? I don't think that that's LRLR. It's too separated. This is decent. This is decent, but I wouldn't extend the trend line past this last high. Okay. Like I wouldn't go, oh, we're, no. But yeah, we're probably bullish to all-time highs again. Unfortunately. We're not trading if we hit buy side. If we get like a decent reaction, sure. Because we have a lot of liquidity that we've left behind. But if we don't get anything to convince me to trade, then no, I'm not going to touch the market. Okay, so we have a data wick here with the unemployment news candle. I really prefer to see a sweep of like the highs here to take a short down to those. Yes, okay, this is good. We have these bullish candles here, right? We're kind of getting a bullish reaction to them, but I don't know. That seems bearish. We have the draw below. I feel like it makes more sense to be bearish here. So we could see maybe something like this where we grab that. The 1 hour for value gap. Damn. Of course. Maybe there's a 30-second there we could have entered on, but yeah, no gap, so no entry. Bro, like, perfect. We look at how perfectly I called that, dude. I said I wanted to Judas up. I wanted to be bearish today. I wanted price to hit the 1 hour. Like, that's frustrating. Okay, so tapping back into those higher time frame gaps below us. Maybe we get a bullish reaction and we just play like the short-term scalp. Like this 2-minute, yeah, 2-minute or 3-minute, or yeah, like the 2. Okay, so this closed. This is 10 a.m. reversal. Maybe we take this back to the high. It's a pretty bullish turtle soup there. Okay, SMT. I mean, not SMT. Break even there. Probably would have found an opportunity to scale, but that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not going to force an entry. I mean, 2-minute there, of course, works. Damn. That's okay. That makes sense why this came back and was a break even. It's because we left inefficiencies behind, and then I guess I should have re-entered here, but the momentum there was kind of bad. Oops. Kind of a good short on the 1 minute there. Break even though. And the rest of the day's chopped. Okay, next day. What is this? Oh, that was the V-shape. Right. Okay, this day we have a bunch of garbage. 8:30 news. I don't know what my bias would be here. We're kind of trapped between two higher time frame gaps. I'd probably just play what I see. Right. I don't know if we're going to go higher time frame bullish or bearish, so I would just literally wait and see, you know, if we're going to break structure to the downside here. I can obviously be bearish, then look for shorts or whatever. New Tradify accounts look decent. Yeah, they look okay. Still think Lucid Flex is better, but yeah, they look okay. What do we think about this short? This looks kind of interesting. I think I'm going to take it. I'm going to go break even at the actual entry and then target the lows. Take out London maybe. No. Oh my goodness. Wait, what a call out. I said I'm going to go break even at the actual entry. Would have gotten break even. Damn, okay. Oh, there's still more sell side. I missed it. Okay, well, we'll see if we can go for this sell side then. I would have held a runner here, and then depending on the reaction is when I would have cut it. Okay, so like... Okay, I would have cut my runner here. Because that's bullish. That was all pre-market? Holy shit, that was a lot of movement. Maybe we see longs again after we hit the low. Nope. Oh my god, we're bearish. We're so bearish. Okay. This is like that other day when we were just dumping. What you do in this scenario is you just look for that first opportunity confirmation short and you chase. So like maybe that. Never mind, not that. Not that. Ignore that. We look for another opportunity. Okay, it's garbage. All right. Ooh. Okay, because we've kind of already swept out sell side here, so maybe we can be bullish. This already kind of looks like it's setting up for something. And the momentum's bad. Never mind. Do we have news? No. Okay, so this is the day before New Year's Eve. Were we dumping like this because of the election? That's why, right? Like, people were freaking out about Trump. The tariffs. We started to, like, get that, like, that fear. I don't know. I guess I would just want the sell model to complete here, so I guess if we get, like, a good short opportunity, I can take that. This isn't a good short opportunity. Yeah, okay. No trade day. And last day. Oh, that's it. 28% W. I'm goaded. 265% max drawdown. Nice. Price filled gaps. Oh yeah, we're about to hit that high now. Yeah, PA is still no bueno. So I'm not a pro at streaming backtesting like Vert is. In the future, if we ever have an opportunity to backtest again, what are some ways that I could improve on the backtesting experience? Because I tried to include opportunities to somewhat educate on certain things when they appeared, but for the most part, it was just kind of me going through setups and going through the motions. Okay, you guys want me to journal the trades? Okay. I think one thing that I could work on is maybe treating the setups more seriously and like if there's a break even trade, right? I record it as break even instead of just letting it be a stop loss so we can see the actual raw data from that month. Dude, I guess I've been cursed apparently. Um so that's why PMPA sucks. 2 minute shorter, not. I think the 5 minute here is better, but I mean we left buy side. We like missed it. Why would we come within 2 ticks of buy side and miss it? 'Do I still do options? No, I haven't been doing them lately. One minute long? Okay. Yeah, bro, you can take it. Go for it. Just Samuk. W risk to reward. I'm noticing a trend lately. I've noticed it this year. I noticed it a little bit last year. I perform really good the first like 10 weeks of the contract, the quarterly contract, and I don't do as well in like the last 5 weeks or whatever it is per quarter. Um, I don't know if that's like a coincidence. It probably is, but I don't know. It's just something I noticed. Am I looking short at highs? I maybe if there's a reaction, but probably not given this price action. You should full port the first 10 weeks, and I just shouldn't trade the last five. That, by the way, not five. Oh, by the way, that worked. Wow. There you go, Swoop. I got you. Oh. Well, I guess one call out today worked, but only for one person. Let's figure out if we have delivery here on a short. No. I guess there's like a 5 minute, but no. I mean, yeah, we have the 4 hour, but yeah, I think we probably want this. I feel like this is what I said I wanted at the start of the day. And then we just got the Microsoft news that threw everything off. Big, I just want to say, man, I congratulate you on your persistence and your ability to, I guess, make that happen. We're glad to have you in this community. So hopefully 2026 will be a great year and we can get you even more payouts. Yeah, I mean, we'll stay on. I'm not seeing anything here. I think ultimately the draw's 722. We're 38 points away. We could get there and I guess have time for 350. When do we have NFP this week? I think everything's been messed up since the shutdown. I have no idea why we don't. I figured we would have it at this point. They're kind of useless. I mean, I imagine it takes a while for them to piece everything together, but at the same time, it's like you had like a month. It's been like what? How long has it been since the government? When did the government reopen? November 12th, so it's almost been a month. 4 minute. Yeah, I mean 4-2. I'm not taking anything today. I would need like this 5 minute to inverse, and it would have to be like a death candle in order for me to take a trade. No, I would just take the 5 minute inverse. A death candle is just a candle that has a high um displacement up or down. Usually like 30 plus points in a minute. No, this wouldn't be a chase. No. The 1 minute long at 12. Yeah, that was the only one that I saw that was like okay. The SMT at the low here. But then again, you were running into a 30-second. Are we talking about the initial setup? Like I was talking about the confirmation. This I wouldn't have taken. This was a break even anyway. All right, I guess should we wrap up here? I mean, there's clearly nothing happening. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes, I guess, and if 3:30 doesn't do anything, which I don't think it will, we'll just call it. You didn't get your 250 worth today? I'm sorry to hear that, Sal. Trump speaks. That was like a while ago. He's probably gonna make some.
Ridiculous.
Remember last time
Very
when Trump
expensive.
made an announcement?
It put tremendous upward
It was about,
pressure
like,
on car prices,
um,
combined with the insane electric vehicle mandate.
like fertility or something. LLC, all of it, Fig. I have a business bank account that handles everything, and then I have a S corp where I've elected my LLC as an S corp. So what that allows me to do is pay myself a salary using an external payroll company, and then I take distributions so that I don't have to pay self-employment taxes on those. Yes. So if you are a 1099 employee and you don't do the escort method, which you should only really do if you're making a significant amount of money. But if you're not making more than like 70 grand a year, it's probably not worth it. So what you do is you pay yourself a reasonable salary, which for me is like, I don't know, 60 grand or something. And then you take the rest of the money and you pay yourself basically dividends, or they're called Schedule K1. And that you just have to pay state and federal on. And you don't have to pay um, self-employment tax on. Now, obviously, this isn't financial advice, but these are just like the starter things you do. And then, obviously, it helps that I have, the Discord. The Discord is a significant source of income for me. But what's nice is like that's just the starting to it, right? There's so many more ways that you can take advantage of taxes as a business owner and as somebody who like runs their own, like there's basically zero overhead with trading, right? Your only overhead is your basically administrative expenses and your subscriptions and your obviously evals and whatever. Outside of that though, there's no like product you have to buy, there's no employees you have to pay. It's very easy. And so because you don't really have a whole lot of overhead and it's a lot of profit, you can find a lot of creative ways to set yourself up for retirement and avoid taxes and like all these other things. But I would talk to an accountant about all that stuff. One thing I learned recently was that, I don't know if you guys have noticed on social media, but a lot of people make content in their vehicles, right? They like will do their food review, or they will do like a day in the life or vlog or just like an update. Do you know why they make content in their vehicle and not just like somewhere else? It's because they've bought their vehicle under their business, and the only way to like count your vehicle as a write-off is to only engage the majority of your activities in that vehicle with your business. Okay? And that's not as simple as just slapping a sticker on the side and driving around and calling that advertising. That means you have to like go like drive the vehicle to places of business that you're operating in, whether it's going to business meetings, checking out vendors, whatever. Or you have to be using the vehicle like in a different way for your business, like making content. And so what these creators will do is they'll make a video every single day in their car so that it counts as like they drove somewhere, they made their content, and then that counts for their write-off. Isn't that crazy? Learned that this year. But yeah, obviously, I mean, it's 3:32. Not really doing a whole lot now. But yeah, the reason why all that is a thing, Fig, is because you get a 1099. You're a contractor, right? That's what you're classified as. So you're basically running your own business. But all you're doing it right now, you're basically DBA right now. You're not actually set up in the eyes of the law as a business. In order to do that, you need to start like a corporation. Right? You need to incorporate. So you can start by just setting up an LLC. That's easy, or yeah, I would just say LLC. That's the best probably method for you guys. But that's obviously something you could talk about with your CPA as well. But yeah, we had a conversation, Fig, a while back about taxes. I feel like it was. Oh yeah, it was this video. So just so you know, all of the PM stream recordings are in the PM Videos channel, and you can go back and look at those. That video specifically goes over like stuff that we talked about on that day, just general prop firm taxes, stuff like that. Yeah, Giorgio, yeah. Like I said, I'm recording now. That video obviously, you know, has a lot of it. But yeah. So Samuk, what that was just notes from the I guess the day when we were like giving an example of like how that would apply for an individual. You know, wanting to write off. Also, we can't take a short now because we have equal highs above. So that's great. 5-minute inverse though. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up here. Seems like as good a time as any. And hopefully December turns around here, man, because so far hasn't been amazing. I think what the key will be is just leaving good draws intact for PM and getting good volume, because we just haven't gotten either. Keep an eye on the VIX. The VIX is key for volatility too. They're not always correlated, volume and volatility, but one thing I've noticed is whenever the VIX has spiked, PM tends to be better. So that's about it. Alrighty. I will catch all of you then.